Makobi of Kenya settles into his block. They take lane 3. As with the Open 400, they will run 150 metres in their lanes, and then just as they come up to the start-finish line, they will break for the centre. It's a good start for Jonathan Secours of Belgium. They're so clinical, the Belgium athletes. We will see the female team later on as well. They've really upped their game in response to what they can see their male counterparts doing over the last few years. Wiseman, Makobi of Kenya trying to get himself to the break, but it is the youngster Jonathan Secours. He's really come up through the European age group rankings and established himself as a senior over the last few years, and I'm sure the Belgian team were so inspired by Alexander Doom last night. It was a brilliant last 50 metres from him to get himself ahead of Karsten Warholm and take the individual gold, and there's a job to be done by these Belgian men this morning as they start their bid to defend their title. You can see Secours quite rightly saying, I was in the lead, I should not have been all the way out in lane 3, but they've managed it okay. Christian Egossel of Belgium gets the baton safely, but Trevor Bassett is a very, very strong man here on the second leg for the United States. He's tracking the Belgium team. They'll be looking to get the United States back into pole position as they move through this qualification.
Bassett will be handing on to Matthew Brolling as well, and he's been around on the NCAA circuit for a while. And look at that from Ekwam. The Kenyan has found a way through on the inside, but then his path is blocked and he's going to have to come wide again. So it's Belgium. Ekwam on the inside. Bassett trying to come wide on the outside, and the Kenyans all over the place. Belgium from USA, from Kenya. And the incoming runners crashing to the ground, but the 4 still on the track are okay at the moment. There was all sorts going on there at that changeover.
Ekwam was so focused on racing, on finishing as highly as he could. He was on the inside looking for a gap, and then he spotted that Tauta, his teammate, was out further around the track, and Tauta just moving ahead of De Smet, the 800-metre specialist at the moment. How Trevor Bassett got that baton to Matthew Bolling, I'm not quite sure. I'm sure we'll have a look at a replay. But Bassett used every ounce of his core stability there, I think, to stay on his feet long enough to give Bolling the baton. And Bolling has run a fantastic leg here. Thibaut De Smet is the national record holder over 800 metres, but he's ran a 400-metre personal best indoors this season, and using that pace here. He didn't make the individual final, De Smet, but he's doing well here, helping his 4x4 team make the final.
Watch Maresa here. The Kenyan is a really, really strong, experienced athlete. He's gone absolutely charging round this first 170, and he's managed to close the gap. Can he stay there? Top 2 plus 2 non-automatic qualifiers.
Chris Bayling doing a great job for the United States here. Look at him running on the outside of the lane. That's very good tactics for indoor running. You want to make yourself an obstacle to get round. Now, it does look like the United States and Belgium are doing okay. Keep your eye on the Kenyan team, though. Maresa will be desperate to get an automatic qualifying spot for Kenya, but the United States are running away with this heat. That will give them a great lane draw for the final. 3:05.55 to take the first heat. Belgium will be in the final. They won't have one of the better lanes, though. They might be on one of the tight inside lanes. The United States, though, will draw 4 or 5 to win here in the first heat. Let's hope Bassett is okay after tumbling to the ground. And this is what I was saying, 4x4 is so exciting. You're chopping and changing all over the track like that. Definitely, that's stressful to watch. It must be very stressful to run.
Oh yeah, I can't watch it, because it's always so weird. When they give the button, they need to go out, but still there are other athletes in the back of you. So always, there's a lot happens there.